During a family BBQ, she joked loud enough for everyone. If we ever get married, he'll be lucky if I don't cheat. But when my uncle pulled me aside later that night, his advice changed everything. We'd been dating 8 months. Marissa was everything I thought I wanted. Stunning, hilarious, magnetic personality that drew people in. My family absolutely loved her. She'd show up to every gathering with homemade cookies, remember everyone's birthdays, and had my mom convinced she was the one. At our annual family BBQ, about 30 people were there. Marissa was in her element, charming everyone as usual. My cousin Brandon, who'd just gotten engaged, raised his beer and joked, "So when are you two lovebirds making it official?" Marissa threw back her head and laughed, that loud, attention-grabbing laugh that could be heard 3 houses down. "Oh God, Brandon, if we ever get married, he'll be lucky if I don't cheat." The entire deck went dead silent. Kids stopped playing. My dad paused mid-flip on the grill. Even my chatty Aunt Denise had nothing to say. Marissa realized what she'd done and tried to backtrack. "I'm totally kidding. You guys know I'm joking, right? I mean, mostly kidding." She forced another laugh, but only got a few uncomfortable chuckles. I stood there holding my beer, feeling like I'd been punched in the stomach. She hadn't just made a bad joke. She'd humiliated me in front of everyone I cared about, made our entire relationship look like a joke. The rest of the evening was awkward. People kept giving me those pitying looks. Marissa acted like nothing happened, but I could barely look at her. As we were cleaning up, Uncle Lawrence pulled me aside. He's my dad's brother, a successful divorce attorney who's seen it all. Quiet guy who only speaks when he has something important to say. "I heard what she said earlier. You look like someone ran over your dog." I nodded, not trusting myself to speak without my voice cracking. "Want some free legal advice that might save you years of misery?" I looked at him, confused. "Thank her. Right now. Tonight. Thank her for being honest." I stared at him like he'd lost his mind. "Thank her? Lawrence, she just announced to my entire family that she's planning to cheat on me." He held up his hand. "Exactly. And do you know how rare that is? Most people lie through their teeth about being faithful. They'll swear they love you, marry you, have kids with you, then cheat 5 years later when you're trapped." He leaned against the fence, getting serious. "Marissa just gave you the most valuable gift in dating. Complete honesty about who she is. She's not evil. She's not broken. She's just not ready to be faithful to one person. And now you know that before you waste years finding out the hard way." My head was spinning. But everyone heard her. Everyone heard her tell the truth. That takes guts, even if it was tactless. Most cheaters are cowards who hide it. She just told you she's not relationship material right now. He put his hand on my shoulder. "Son, you can either spend months trying to change her, fighting about this, making yourself crazy, wondering if she meant it, or you can accept that she showed you exactly who she is and make a clean exit." That night, the drive home was silent. Marissa kept glancing at me, clearly expecting a fight. When we got to my place, she finally spoke. "You're being weird. It was just a joke. You know that, right?" I took a deep breath, thinking about Uncle Lawrence's words. "Marissa, I actually want to thank you." Her eyebrows shot up. "Thank me? For being honest. You told me exactly where you stand on commitment, and I respect that honesty." She looked confused, maybe even disappointed. I think she'd been gearing up for a dramatic fight. "The thing is, I'm looking for someone who's ready to be faithful. Someone who doesn't even think about cheating as an option. And you're clearly not there yet." Her face changed. "Wait, what are you saying?" "I'm saying we want different things. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm not going to try to change you or spend months worrying about what you meant." I stood up, feeling surprisingly calm. "I think we should end this while we can still be friends." Marissa was speechless. I could tell she'd expected me to beg, to fight for her, to try convincing her to be faithful. Instead, I helped her gather her things, gave her a hug, and genuinely wished her well. 2 weeks later, I found out from a mutual friend that Marissa had already started seeing someone else. No surprise there. 6 months later, I met Iris at a bookstore. We bonded over terrible coffee and good books. When she met my family at the next BBQ, my mom whispered to me, "This one's different. She looks at you like you're her whole world." We've been married 3 years now. Iris has never, not once, made a joke about cheating, because it genuinely doesn't occur to her. Sometimes the worst thing someone can say to you turns out to be the biggest favor they could possibly do. Marissa's still single, by the way, still exploring her options. And honestly, good for her. She knows what she wants.